Welcome to paradise. A gunshot rings out at the station. Another urchin snaps and left dead on his own.
Here's some of what you'll see in the second edition of AMS, the Inside Scoop.
In industrial tech classes this year, the 8th graders made and designed cars. Here are a few scenes from the races.
It's not going to hit me because I got my hand on the line.
Joey. He's right here.
Who's that though? Joey's won Tony Lane's. Tony Lane's had a
Brian, Joe who? Good. Oh, that would be like mild.
She has to carry with her.
That's a dead tie, dude.
One in the left.
Wow, that was a dead.
That was back to me. Racing on myself. Watch out.
Get ready.
Watch out, Tony. You're going to hit you right in your butt.
Look at that. Yes. They were.
Yes.
I will.
Shoot.
Where are you supposed to be?
Brian, hold the line. Huh? Take the line.
Joe. There's a losing cast.
Right there.
Go ahead.
Joe. On the left.
Official commentator.
Nice, dude.
Let me see.
Nick. Joe. I gotta bring the 2 winners up because he needs to talk to me again.
No, Nick.
Ask him.
I need a stretch.
Oh, shit.
Hold him.
Finish that.
Good job.
The final race.
What's his name? Go ahead. You guys back up. Go, Nick.
Cam guy.
Oh my God.
Is that it?
And is the winner.
I'll race God. I'll be Nick.
Get these wires out of
Yeah, I want to see if I can race it.
Wave to the people at home. Here's our winner, Mr. Todd Millett, right here. The thrill of the victory.
A pop quiz question. What famous president crossed through Amesbury on the Merrimack River in a ferry during the late 1700s? Sly Fox is from the Wampanoag tribe and came to talk to the 8th graders about his heritage and rituals. He also makes jewelry and other crafts and brought them to show the students.
My name is Sly Fox. In my language is called Wampanoag. I am Cape Cod, Mashpee, Wampanoag. Can everybody hear me back there? Everybody hear me back there? Okay. As I turn to the pilgrims, each year more and more people turn to the Wampanoag. Well, you should. When you hear the word pilgrim, you should also hear the name Wampanoag. Because it wasn't for my ancestors, pilgrims wouldn't have survived their first winter here. I see a lot of documentaries regarding the New England area. And still, they don't mention the Wampanoag. They usually say the native of the area. But the other tribes still get mentioned, the Narragassetts, the Pequot, and a few others. So, That's why a lot of people haven't heard too much about the Wampanoags until recently, because we're getting around more, you know, and especially now with the gambling casino. A lot of people hear Gayhead, and they think that's the tribe, that's the area where the Wampanoag people are from. I am from Ashby. But what I want to stress is the importance of nature and the environment, because that's what everything comes from. The Native people, when they hunt or fish, they don't do it just for the sport of it. We use everything. We use the meat for food. We use the leather, furs for our clothing and our footwear. We even use the bone. We use everything we possibly can. And, you know, a lot of people just go hunting for the fish and fishing for the sport of it because they like to do it. And that's not right. First of all, I'll spray my headpiece. By the way, this is not a mohawk. It's a scalp lock. A mohawk would come without the hair on the sides or in the back there. And this is traditional 17th century. My headpiece is a silver fox. I know it doesn't look silver, but you see some silver in the back of it. And as you get more and more into the winter, the more silver would come in there. And that way it blends in with the snow. And then when the weather starts getting warmer again, it'll darken, it'll get darkened. So it goes according to the season. For headpieces, we don't wear feathers usually straight up. We use them hanging, either tied into our hair or on a band, or however you feel comfortable wearing it. We were not known for the full headdress, or full feathered headdress in this area. Ceremonial bonnets. A lot of people call them wall bonnets, like they're ceremonial bonnets. We did not live in teepees in this area. A lot of people hear Indians, the first thing they think of is the full headdress and the teepees. We lived in a dome-type structure, which are called weetools or wigwams. And those were made, you'd go out and get small saplings or small trees and make like a frame or a shell. And then you go to the water and you get these reeds and you make baths with these reeds, and then you cover your dome shape. An outside layer and then an inside layer. The outside layer kept out the weather, and the inside layer sort of acted as an insulation. The word Indian giver is stuck on us. It's not what the term originated from. The word Indian giver is when the white man gave the Indian something and they found there was something of value to it, they took it back. So the white man was actually the Indian giver. So a lot of these myths, you know, that are reflected to us are not true. We were not the first ones to scalp. The white man was the first one to scalp because he used to get like a bounty for every Indian that he killed. A lot of them would take and wear them on their belt like another notch in their gun. The myth about the wolf. We learned a lot from the wolf. Our native culture, most of our learnings came from the wolf. The wolf has never attacked a man unless it was sick, rabid, or cornered. So these horror stories you see about the wolves, it's very untrue. This is called a short bow. You also have a long bow. These are usually made either with cherry or ash. They are shaped with a draw knife. You see the knife with the blade with two handles, handle on both sides. That's the way they're shaped today. Wood is very pliable. Takes a lot of power or strength to break that. Usually, your ties, your string was made with the snoo fibers from the. Usually, a lot of times they use it from the deer legs.
The answer is George Washington.
Next, we'll see the 6th, 7th, and 8th graders competing in the finals of a geography bee sponsored by National Geographic.
Representing the red team, Annie Chipman. And representing the green team, June Romano. Representing the green team, Representing the white team, Josh Laramie. Representing the orange team, Simon Hill. Representing the blue team, Sean Farmer. Representing the red team, Mike Litterman. Representing the white team, David Dawson. Representing the yellow team, Matt Lufkin. Representing the orange team, Catherine Demity. Also representing the yellow team, Patrick Keenan. Representing the blue team, Nate Kelly. What kind of physical feature carved out the world's U-shaped valleys and most of its lakes? Correct. Cape Hatteras, Cape Fear, and Sable Islands have been sites of numerous shipwrecks in which ocean? Correct. In the fall of 1994, the U.S. Congress passed legislation that will make millions of acres of the Mojave Desert National Parkland. Most of the parkland will be in which U.S. state? Arizona. Becky said Arizona, I'm sorry, California is the correct answer. The Malay Peninsula is the southernmost extension of the mainland of which continent? Asia is the answer you gave, and that is the correct answer. Yes! In 1994, military parades were held by British, French, Russian, and U.S. troops to celebrate the end of their occupation of which city in Germany? The correct answer is Berlin. Let's have a big hand for Becky, please.
Last question for right now. Question 3. French Canadians make up the second largest ethnic group in the U.S. state that shares the longest border with Quebec. Name this New England state. Andy says Maine. And Nate says Vermont. The correct answer was Maine. Winner, our runner-up is Nate. Good job.
Next we'll be interviewing Mr. Curry, a 7th grade science teacher, who is our acting vice principal.
What are some of the differences between the 7th grade science teacher and the vice principal?
One of the major differences as far as teaching science is I only work with a small group of students, and I always see those students every day, and I don't get to see the rest of the student body, the 6th graders or even the 8th graders, and even sometimes the other half of the 7th graders. So in this position as the vice principal, I get to see the other students, whether it's doing the lunch duty all the time. I get to see the 8th graders, and I get to see some students that I've either had in the past or I may have in the future, and get to interact with those students, which I really like doing.
What do you do in your free time?
I like to go to the gym a lot. I work out at Cotton Notch Gym. I also work out at the high school. I enjoy running. I run all the time. I I like to spend time with my wife and our new puppy that we just got. Walk her around and stuff. And I'm pretty active. I like to do a lot of physical things, rock climbing, fishing, hiking, going to movies. I keep myself pretty busy, travel. So those are the things that I do.
Is there anything that you miss as a grade science teacher?
I miss teaching science. I enjoy the subject matter in science. I miss some of the positive things in the classroom as far as, seeing students being able to solve a problem that they didn't have a lot of confidence, or they thought they didn't know that they could solve, and they could do it. I miss the team that I worked with, the team of teachers that I worked with, and the students as a whole. So those are the things that I do miss, that contact. I get to see a lot more positive things happen as a teacher than I do here in this job.
Do you like being the vice principal?
Yeah, I've actually enjoyed it a lot more than what I thought. Every day is a different challenge for me. I enjoy, as far as the different challenges I have, is I have to do a lot of organizational things, whether it's planning the calendar here at school for the entire month, whether it's trying to figure out a problem between two students and maybe help them find a solution, or whether it's dealing with people outside in the community. So it keeps me very busy, and every day is different. It's not the same. So in that aspect, I really enjoy it.
Well, thank you for answering our questions.
You're welcome. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Amy Spiliotis from the Amesbury Middle School. Some of the 6th graders have been volunteering at Maplewood Manor, a local nursing home. Here are a few things that they do.
Let a smile be your umbrella on a rainy, rainy day. What's new?
What's new?
The moon.
Are you reading the newspaper?
Yes. Any good news in it today? Huh? Any good news in there today?
There usually isn't any.
Ooh, chocolates.
Oh, take it. Hold on. Take one. Take. The other girl there.
Okay, here you go. Oh, you're right there, okay?
Oh, gee, thank you so much.
Yeah. Bye.
This is the
Activity board.
activities for January at Maplewood Manor.
We're here with Deborah Smith. I'm the Director of Activities and a recreational therapist. And we have gone through, we have a doing volunteer program, which these kids have been excellent. I mean, they came through rain, snow, sleet, even on the school day off they came, and on vacation they came. And we're really, really impressed with their ability to be dependable and to be reliable and to communicate and get along with the residents.
Here's a collage of scenes from a few of our classrooms.
6th graders learning how to row a Roman boat.
Way too fast.
You said pick it up! 8th grade health class working on communications and listening skills.
See yourself now, baby. It's not my fault. You used to be so in control. You're going to roll right over this one. Just
6th grade science contest to invent a ski lift.
No, you bang, 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 bang. It's not my thing, so let it go. If you can see yourself now, baby.
Graders building rockets. Social Studies map hunt.
Number. So does every kiss and tell who dares to cross your threshold. Happens on your way. Stop playing blame. You know that's not.
Hi, my name is Sarah Bush, and this is my editorial on teenage violence. An old Yiddish proverb, no one but a fool trips on what is behind him. To my parents' generation, this means don't dwell on the past, but look ahead to the future. Too young for Woodstock 1, too old for Woodstock 2. To my grandparents' generation, it means that they are thankful that their parents had the courage to leave Europe, the pogroms in Russia and the famine in Ireland. They came to America and worked hard so that my grandparents could attend schools and colleges. To my generation, it means mistakes are behind us, and the problem we have in front of us is teenage violence, a new problem my generation is having to deal with, so that future generations won't have to worry about it. How can I help teenage violence disappear? Teenagers need places to go. They need to work, belong to social organizations, camps during summer vacation, supervised recreational areas, and a home where parents care, where they are accepted as equals, with respect and free from physical and verbal abuse. I can personally help by being a big sister to a girl who maybe only has one parent, or a girl burdened by having to care for younger brothers and sisters. Now that I am a teenager, I realize I have to deal with adult problems, take them seriously, and stand behind my decisions, and not be a fool and trip on what is behind me.
Next, you'll see some selections from the 6th, 7th, and 8th grade winter concert.